2026 is the year we are slow maxing our shopping habits. This means we are prioritizing slow shopping experiences that teach us about our style, allow us to browse, don't overstimulate us, and also do not encourage impulse buying. First up is perfume shopping. I honestly think that any kind of shop or store that hones in on one of your senses is a great place to start. I highly recommend going to a smaller perfume store or a local one, but even if you go to like your local Sephora or Ulta, perfume shopping is just like a whole experience. I love having like the little coffee beans to like cleanse your palate. I remember when I went to New Orleans last year, I went to one of the oldest perfume shops in the city. It was just so helpful to have people there that knew more about the scents and the blends and what to pick. And I walked away learning so much about perfumes and just my own taste in perfume. Okay, my next one's maybe a little bit controversial, but go to a store that is outside of your budget. Now, I know if you have a shopping problem, this might sound like I am sending you into the lion's den, but I do think this is a good practice of learning about what you want and what you like. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be a luxury store, but maybe it's just a shop where you know, like, you cannot buy anything in there. Maybe it's a store that curates very specific brands that you're curious about, things that you want to see in person, but you never have. Next is vintage stores, of course, but I would specifically find the stores that aren't overstimulating to you. So definitely try to explore and like ask yourself how you feel in one store as opposed to another, because vintage stores can be such a source of inspiration if you approach them mindfully. Oh, and these are definitely the stores that are the best place to talk to the owner, the curator. So give yourself an excuse to like talk to them, ask about the pieces. Also take photos. In all of these, take photos of the labels, of the items, of the silhouettes. Maybe keep them in a notes app or something and just keep a running list of what you are drawn to. That will be really useful in the future, whether you want to buy the item or not, or if you just want to refer back to what your taste is. But I will say there is a reason why thrift stores are not on this list as much as I love them. Because I think if you're trying to encourage slower shopping habits in yourself, unfortunately thrift stores are the main place where you will feel an immense sense of urgency to buy. But I think the benefit of going to some of the stores that I mentioned and learning about your taste and seeing things in person and maybe making a little archive of what you like, what you don't like, it will make your next visit to the thrift store maybe a lot more mindful and focused. I'll probably make a part two because I have a lot of other ideas, but let me know what you think and if there are any slow shopping experiences you like to partake in.